Okay, yeah, it's live. So somebody wants to, I don't know, hop off and look at the YouTube.
Sure. What's the YouTube link? Do you have
Oh
that
yeah,
handy?
I will do that. Yeah, it's unlisted, so it wouldn't be.
Yeah.
I'll put that in the chat.
Cool. I can hop off. Or
Okay, that's good. All right, let's play. It's just the same stuff, same family.
Yeah, and I have it up. I just have it muted, so I can also see it.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, me too.
got it up too. I'm gonna mute myself though.
It looks like we're not showing up. Like our webcams aren't showing up, which is good. I wasn't sure if that was going to happen or not. So
Yeah, I have it. I have this spotlighted too.
okay, cool.
Let's get this set.
Yeah, that looks great. And so wait, you just like right click on the image and then hit spotlight or something, or how do you?
Yeah, when Micah and Brian got on and it started showing them too, I just right clicked and it was like spotlight the video
Gotcha. Cool.
or in that little dots,
Mm-hmm.
top video.
This looks good. All right, I'm gonna hop off now and I'll be right back. Or maybe, yeah, I'm gonna leave. Bye.
Cool. Yeah, I guess Micah was commenting on the delay, and yeah, he said it was like 20 seconds, you think?
Yeah, I would say so.
I think that's kind of common too with that stuff because it's like another thing that I've like seen on a live stream or some kind of YouTube thing that I've watched over the last few months.
But
I caught. Whoops.
I was just gonna say this. So then, but our audio is like that's still in sync. So if we're commenting on what we see in the Zoom call, that's what we should be doing. Like I can say, oh, that's a cool looking Ferris wheel, and that'll time up properly on the YouTube.
Okay, that's good.
I think so. I believe it's how it works.
Hopefully Megan will be able to confirm.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that whoever is giving the commentary should be doing it off what's on the Zoom, because yeah, and that's something that I guess we'd have to coordinate with whoever's speaking.
Yeah. Has that is that kind of getting confirmed with the other stuff going on with the event? Like, is someone signed up to kind of be a host for the whole thing, or?
Not yet. I actually need to probably today. I was gonna push the volunteer sign up sheet again to I have the list of people who volunteered or were on the emails for last year that I kind of, if they confirmed that they were interested in staying involved, I added them to this year's list. But I was gonna go back to that big list and see if we can get some people.
Yeah. Because I think just in like the lead up to the event, it's probably that would be something to just remind people of, whether they're people who've submitted films and want to comment on them, or if they're the hosts. That's like close the YouTube when you're going to be on the call, so then you just comment on the call. And you won't. Yeah, there won't be that awkward delay.
Yeah, and also you risk having like a weird audio, at least for them, like you'll have a double, like a loop type of thing happening if you don't close the the YouTube window or mute it or something. So yeah, but it looks great. Wow, we did it.
Oh yeah.
How did it sounded all right, Megan, from the
It
outside?
sounded right. It looked good. And yeah, I heard you commenting on like, and I jumped into the conversation when you were talking about if the participants are watching the OBS or rather the Zoom virtual camera here and commenting on that, it'll all line up properly in the YouTube stream. So yeah, just like finding a good way to like enforce that will be key. But yeah, it looks good. It's really good.
Yeah, and maybe yeah, I'm thinking that, if there is sort of an additional delay that is sort of unexpected, or we have any kind of technical issues, we should have some kind of like standing image or clip. Maybe not the like Skip Elsheimer, hello, are you there thing, but something like that.
I have this.
Yeah.
But I kind of quickly made for like a technical thing, and the image is just from the Center for Home Movies site. But we could do something that's a little more, unique or specific to the event. I just kind of made these quickly to kind of have as an example. But yeah, like this could be like a standby screen. We could, we could do something cheekier or less, with it. But then when it goes back to the regular stream of films, it will just pick up right where it left off, because I set it like that.
Yeah, I would just say for one comment on the screen you did make, if we could make sure to use this year's picture. The blue and orange kind of one.
Sure. Yeah, I just was, pulled it from the kind of, it was like promotional images in general, and they're all from like the years past, but I will get that one.
I think they added, the one that Beth made for us became the official one for this year. So it should be on the website now.
Okay, cool. Does anyone have any thoughts on the font too? Also for like the side bar here?
I think it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. I wonder if we want to just quickly test out kind of toggling between the virtual camera view and then like a full like Zoom call. Like, I don't know, Brian and I were starting to think about, imagine like how the program is going to flow and stuff. And, like, are we going to have MCs kind of intro a film and then it's like just their face? So it would just be like, a webcam, normal Zoom call. And then Dan, you would need to be kind of paying attention and then toggle to like the virtual camera. And we should definitely do like some dress rehearsals, but
yeah.
I
wonder if I can toggle the spotlight between anyone basically.
Yeah.
Do it with Brian. He's the next on the list. Just spotlight Brian, and then we'll see if that shows up on YouTube.
That looks looks good.
What's your background?
It's from Meek's Cutoff.
Oh, nice.
I feel like I need to perform.
Yeah, be more interesting, Brian. Come on.
Tell us some jokes. Entertain us. Come on.
I don't know any jokes.
There he is. So it is like 20 seconds.
Yeah. There he is. Cool. It's too bad about that Zoom thing, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, as far as like watermarks go, it's in the corner with the black bar, and I think it's probably, but it's okay.
Yeah, I think as long as it's not on the actual home movies themselves, I think it's fine.
Yeah, that worked out well. I could switch to a gallery view too, see if we could get everybody. We'll just have to wait another 20-ish seconds.
Yeah, I guess I'm curious if we could do have a couple of the videos to interview the MC and like one participant if they wanted to chat for a second before the movie started.
Yeah, I wonder if you can like select toggle. Let's see. There's also, I'll make everyone, it looks like I can make everybody a co-host of the meeting, which then could maybe allow for like the MC to kind of do all that Zoom toggling so that I could just, focus on OBS or kind of keep an eye on the stream.
Yeah. Yeah, I was, as we've been trying to figure out volunteer positions for the day of, I've been kind of like holding off on volunteering for anything because I'm happy to like help out with Zoom coordination and OBS stuff and tech stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, it would be nice to have like the MC on. I don't know, like how will that be too much for the MC, or maybe it'll be like a really natural, easy thing also for like the MC.
think it
They
might-
know their cues and stuff. So
Yeah.
but I'm definitely happy to help like admit people on the Zoom call, like what Skip was talking about with his wife, and
Yeah.
do stuff like that. But
Yeah. I
yeah.
think that would be, that would be super helpful. And especially if, make you the co-host, or I think it could even be that, like someone else hosts the call and then I'm a participant, and then it could stream out, like that's also a question with the YouTube is like what YouTube account we want to do the stream with. If there is like an appropriate one. I mean, we could do it on my account or somebody's personal account, but
Yeah, I think
probably better to do it through some kind of more official channel.
Yeah, we should try setting up the one for the new Home Movie Day LA Gmail account.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think there is like a 20, you probably already know, but like a 24-hour delay period for that, like when you set up a YouTube account to do streaming. So just something to be aware of, if we want to plan a test on that.
Well, we could even just set that account up like that now around this time, and then have it ready to go, and then even just do the tests on there rather than my personal account.
Yeah,
for the rest
that
of them.
sounds good.
Yeah, I'm also curious about whether YouTube has a time limit for live streaming, which I'm trying to look up right now. But yeah, just so that we don't get like cut off after 2 hours or something. But maybe there's no limit for the output streaming platforms. I'm not sure, but apparently there is no limit, so we should be fine. But
Cool. I was just looking into the watermark and if it would be any better. I don't know if we could do the custom watermark. I don't know if we have to. Yeah, there's like a branding option where you upload an image and it would have that, and then underneath it says "powered by Zoom."
Wow.
And it looks like it's in beta, and you have to like ask them to enable it. So we might not have the capabilities with our UCLA accounts, but it seems like it's an option maybe.
Yeah. Oh, I'm seeing it now.
Yeah, just so everyone knows what I'm seeing, put it in the chat.
Were we gonna test out like having multiple short videos and right now, like what you were saying, Brian? Or
I just realized I had it on the standby
okay.
screen.
Okay.
Um, yeah, what do you mean by like outside of the playlist?
I think it was I don't know. I think we were talking about just like getting the feel for that. That the kind of flow of things of going from video to video and having an MC or just one of us or whatever talk about it and get the hang of
Oh,
that. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't necessarily need to happen right now, but
sure.
it could. I don't know.
Yeah. Do you guys have any of the submissions that are you able to share them with me yet?
Yeah. Well, I can share. I have one file so far, but we're gonna record commentary for it on Tuesday, so it's
Oh,
not
okay.
like the final file.
Right.
But
Okay.
yeah, and that's something that Brian and I have also been working on, is like how we're going, kind of what the flow, like how we're gonna get the files to you, and do we need someone to convert them, and where can we store them all, and all
Yeah.
that, all those details. So, but yeah, I feel like you should be looped
Yeah.
into that conversation soon.
Yeah. I mean, one option may even be to just if you have a Google account for the Home Movie Day LA, then you could even have it on a Google Drive, and then just grant me access to it, just to get like access copies, or whatever copies are the streaming copies, basically.
Yeah, I mean, do we want to standardize anything that's streaming to a particular codec and, try to make them certain file size so it plays smoother? Is that an issue?
I don't really think so. To me, it seems like OBS can handle pretty much anything. I have on an external drive, I have like some bigger files that I've torrented and stuff. So I could even I have some that's like, I have one that's like a silent short film that actually just kind of looks like a home movie. So I could actually just try to get that up now, so we could see.
Another thing to think about is like naming the files so that that's
Yeah.
easy for you, Dan.
Yeah. I would maybe even. What I've thought about is getting them, and I guess it's definitely better that y'all know about what I'm thinking too, is to kind of have them in different folders, so that I could just kind of have a bunch of different folders, and then have VLC playlists of each of them. If there's like multiple individual video files for like one submission, and then I can make a scene of that in OBS of that VLC playlist of those files, and then toggle between all those. That was something I was thinking. But definitely like naming each of them, but then you like kind of having a folder structure for it too. And then if we know the program ahead of time, then I would name the folders like 1, 2, 3, kind of have that at the front of each one. But yeah, let me create a new OBS scene. Okay, I guess this one isn't that big. Okay, this is a video that's close to a gigabyte in size. It's like a 50-minute film. And it does have sound that I can toggle on and off. Let's see. Are you hearing the sound for the film?
No.
Okay, I am. Uh, I have to change my Zoom settings, the audio.
Wasn't it like there's like a little wheel, like the settings wheel in OBS, and you click that in the audio like track in OBS, and then you hit like advanced settings and monitor and output, something like that.
Can you hear me too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the film? Okay.
The
Oh,
film's
great.
really quiet.
Yeah, I have it set lower.
Okay.
'Cause it can
Turn
get
it
kind of
up.
loud. This is Water and Power, the Pat O'Neill film, by the way.
Yeah, it's
Favorite
great.
of mine. So I am gonna turn it down on OBS just to be able to, because it's also playing in my headphones too, so it's like kind of hard to hear myself think.
It's just like the sound of the wind right now, right? In the film.
Yeah, I also have a fan going, so that might be.
I don't know if I can hear it. I don't know. I can definitely
There's a
hear
lot
you.
of music. I'll turn it up.
I don't think I can hear it then because I don't hear
Yeah,
music.
I can hear it
Oh.
either. Yeah.
Oh, weird. Let me see. Here now?
No.
No. I will look at my notes from Skip. Let's see, I also gotta. One sec.
Do we know if we can hear it on the YouTube stream?
I just
that would-
checked and I guess there's a 20-second delay, so let me.
Yeah, it's not on the YouTube either.
Okay, that's weird. Weird. Yeah, I have it set to monitor and output for both. I'll change it on Zoom and then see. But basically, like when I do change it, you'll probably hear the audio, but you won't hear me. But I think you'll be able to comment over the audio.
Okay. I think maybe, and I'm not totally sure, but I think that when Skip was saying there's like a hacky thing you can do to fix that audio issue that he was having where, yeah, you can, what you just mentioned. I think that YouTube video that I sent you last time might be what he was talking about. It makes it so that you can record desktop audio. Like desktop audio will go through the virtual camera and into Zoom. And I can pull that up again and send it to you if you want to like try it. I don't know if
Yeah, I
that's
did
it.
watch that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it may be with my. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird that it's not working. I'll pull that one up again.
Did you do the hack?
I don't think I did. I think I watched the video, but I didn't get around to it.
Okay. Yeah,
Uh,
I did do it. It's not super, it won't take too much time or anything, but
Okay.
yeah, I'm just not sure if this is gonna solve the problem or not.
Yeah. Put it up in my.
Did you guys notice that like it was a little
The video,
jerky? Oh,
yeah, was the video lagging for you?
I think so, a little
Yeah.
I
bit.
think that was my that might have been my system, my computer, because I was just opening a new thing.
Okay. And this is,
Um,
did you say this was a bigger file also?
it's closer to a gig, yeah.
Okay.
The two files
Really?
that I have now so far are both closer to 2 gigs.
Okay. Hmm. Then those are home movie files.
Yeah, they're well, one
Or
is
they're
actually Megan might have this one too. It's the oh my god one. And then
okay.
another one that's yeah, a submission that it's an MPEG 2 video.
Oh.
So that's weird.
Hmm.
That's why I was wondering like if it would just be better to try to make everything like high efficiency H.265 kind of files just to get the file size down.
Yeah, I think that might make sense to have everything be, you know, a normal size.
My channel today. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to show you that only MacBook or Apple laptop device.
You're watching the YouTube video. I was like,
Yeah,
interesting. Pat
watching it on my
O'Neill.
phone. I'm gonna mute, but I'm watching it on my phone so that it doesn't overpower my computer.
Cool.
It seems laggier again.
Yeah, I guess this raises the question for me again, if we want to keep trying to secure like a more powerful computer, since it seems like this is a possibility to get lag.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if we want, I guess the question is if we convert files so that they are, or compress them or whatever, so that they're smaller, if that will solve that issue, or if it's better to spend our time looking for another computer, or an additional computer or something. Yeah, I don't know. It could just be a thing where like Dan on the day of, like, you just can't like open anything except for like OBS and Zoom. And I guess
Yeah, I think that's it, because when I haven't been opening other tabs, or now I'm like
Yeah.
running the install on this thing, so
Mhm.
I think it's when I don't do anything else, it's like fine. But a more powerful computer, you would be less likely to run into that problem. So
Right.
I think it's a good idea, maybe.
And it's probably good to like have a backup, like have a contingency plan. Um, do we know of any computers off the top of our head? Brian, I know you just got a new computer. I don't know what your thoughts are about that, but I don't want to volunteer your computer either.
I mean, yeah, I guess I'd be curious what, like, if my specs are any different, or I mean, I got a MacBook, but I didn't get like the most powerful MacBook Pro, so it's still pretty baseline for Apple, which is still pretty good.
Do you know how much RAM you have on your laptop?
Me or Dan?
You.
Okay. Let's see, 8 gigabytes.
Okay. Yeah, because I mean, my MacBook Air is like, I don't know, 6 years old, and I have 4 gigabytes of RAM. Yeah, Dan, do you know how many you have?
Pulling that up. Where do you find that on the about this Mac?
It's the memory.
If you go to the about, like if you click on the Apple top left, yeah.
Right. Yeah, I have 16.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and one of the things about the newer MacBooks is the processor. Like the newer ones have the quad core, whereas I think my old one had a dual core, I guess. Yeah, I don't know how that compares.
I might not be able to install this right now. I think I'm running too much to install the desktop audio capture thing. But I'm going to try changing my preferences on the audio to the output again and see.
That works, I think. Hearing stuff.
Yeah, I can hear music.
But I can't hear Dan. But that's okay. Maybe for the for the stream. Nice. Hey, Mike, well, hold on. I'm gonna go to.
Okay, so you could hear the audio for the music.
Yes.
Well, I am gonna go back to the home movies, because that basically the whole time that was playing, I was hearing all the music in the background. It's very cacophonous sometimes. So.
I don't know if this is just my connection, but the quality of what I'm seeing in Zoom has gotten much worse for me. I don't know if that's true for anyone else, like the visual quality.
I noticed that the home movie day text on the right is like blurry now when it wasn't before. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm mainly using to confirm.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's clear to me, but that's probably just because it's my, signal. But
Just
on
got-
YouTube, it looks how Mike has described it with the text.
Yeah, I mean, another aspect that I wasn't really thinking a lot about that Skip brought up was about, his internet connection. And he was describing what he used a hard wire for a 1 gigabyte connection, which seems pretty strong. I'm assuming, Dan, that you're on Wi-Fi right now.
I'm on. I'm not on the 5G network. I will switch. It'll probably cut me off for a second. Am I back?
Yes.
Cool.
So when we do the stream, will you just keep your audio settings at whatever they were at now, or for the Pat O'Neill film? Like, will you just keep them like that for the whole stream, or would you have to like toggle between or something? Like,
I was not planning to talk at all during the stream. I was kind of hoping to be, the digital equivalent of like a silent projectionist.
totally.
So I'm fine with not being able to have both I think Skip it was more of a necessity because he was kind of the MC by default. But with me, I'm happy to just be in the background, and like the chat on Zoom won't stream, so that kind of gives us a channel to communicate, and like I can communicate with you guys or whoever else is on it.
Yeah.
That may be. It might be a little too much to handle, but I'm fine with being unable to talk.
Brian, what were you saying? Like, because I remember you had made a note about how, like, Skip was like very vocal, and then also the host, I forgot her name, and how they were like kind of coordinating in the stream to, I don't know, get the next film ready and stuff like that. Do you think there's a way that we can still have it run smoothly with Dan being kind of silent? Or maybe we can have some sort of like back channel, like maybe it's like we just have like a phone call. Maybe that's too much, but like we got like a speaker phone going, and like we can just be communicating that way behind the scenes or something, because I feel like chat will be a little more cumbersome, and like you'd have to be like reading stuff. And
yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to a phone call. I think that's fine. Just to have it going on in the background.
Yeah, I mean, where it really came up for Skip's home movie day was both that he started the whole stream as kind of the host, like it was just on his video, but as well as like working through technical issues, or because they were, they wanted to have the participants on like we want to, and sometimes someone wasn't there, so they skipped that video and moved on to the next one. So being able to communicate like on the fly changes was useful, it seemed.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think some of these, like working through some of these issues will become more, the issues will become more clear as we do like dress rehearsals or whatever, and we can see kind of what we need to smooth out. and like where we can use additional support and, you know, communication lines and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm kind of leaving I'm going to be available, I think, on the day of to fill in some of that. So whatever I don't know what I need to do yet, but I'll be there. So
Yeah. And I just want to say, I mean, I feel the same way in the sense that, I mean, I'm happy to fill in. However, I sort of anticipate being involved with like chat moderation or just interfacing with people who are in the chat. So, you know, however I can sort of be involved with that. And also, you know, just letting people know sort of, you know, we're experiencing some technical difficulties, or next step is this. Like, I'm happy to be that person and or the person who, you know, sends prize information to people, whatever is needed. I'm sure you guys are still figuring out what that's going to look like right now, but yeah, but I'll also, I mean, I'll be there for the whole thing. So
Could even be useful if you're down or if somebody else is down to be on the Zoom call and have your video and audio off most of the time, unless you need to make an announcement, and then you could kind of turn your audio on and just say that, because I don't think it won't necessarily it won't impact the stream very much or slow it down all that much if you're just kind of in the background and then able to make announcements like that.
yeah, I wonder if we should have like, you know, if Micah is going to be kind of more of like a viewer facing person that's like, you know, in the chat and stuff. And I can be more of like a participant like, you know, caller, people that we need to like admit into the Zoom call and do that kind of coordination. But we're all like on the Zoom, we're all there, but we just have our cameras and our audio off. And unless, like you said, we need to make some sort of an announcement. But yeah, just to have like a safety net like that where we're all kind of on the same page and ready to pick things up like where needed. So
totally.
Yeah, that's great.
Are any of you guys planning to tune into the Home Movie Day Bay Area tomorrow? Okay.
When does it start
Yeah.
tomorrow?
I think it's at 5.
Okay. I
Yeah.
might be doing like I might be going to a friend's house for like a Yom Kippur, you know,
Oh, yeah.
fast breaking thing.
Yeah.
But at 5 I probably start watch it, catch most of it.
Yeah, I can probably be there for like the first hour or so. But I'm just curious how they're going to do it. I know that, you know, it's all that they didn't like take any submissions. It's all
Right.
stuff that's been digitized by archives. So, but anyway, yeah.
They're doing Twitch too. Is that right? Okay. Cool.
cool. Wow. I feel like we're in really good shape right now. I'm excited. Thank you, Dan, for figuring it out.
Of course.
I probably have to head out right now, but
Okay.
I definitely want to be on the next whenever we want to do another test. I don't know, like, yeah, for the next test, if we want to like get a playlist together and test that out, or if we want to make a decision about file consistencies and stuff like that before we do it, or if we want to keep testing out like playing with different sizes and whatnot. But yeah, if we want to, yeah.
Yeah, it would be
Never
cool to
mind.
test some. It'd be cool to test some submissions next time if we're able to.
Cool.
Yeah,
so we can
maybe
discuss that.
like for what I have, I can transcode them into like smaller codecs and then send you both, and we could even try if there's a difference there on the next
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Cool.
Cool.
I guess I had one more question that, I mean, Megan, if you need to go, totally fine. I just was curious if we wanted to see what it looked like when we had someone on video on the stream, is their audio perfectly in sync?
Sure. I can put you back in the spotlight.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Just because that was something I noticed with skips that like when they were just on like Skip or Marsha or someone else, there was, half a second, like enough to be noticeable of an audio sync issue.
Mm.
So I don't know if I'm going to be the spotlight, if someone could hop out and see what it seems like on YouTube, or at least check it.
Sure.
I have it open and can check.
Yeah, so I guess I'll keep talking and about home movie day. And
No, I will talk. I'll talk with you.
cool. How's it going, Dan?
It's going pretty good so far.
That's good.
Seems nice. Like it will be. Cat is asleep on my bed as
Nice.
usual.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of neighborhood cats in the last few days, just out on the sidewalks. It's been great.
We have one in our street who looks exactly like
good.
Opus.
By the way,
Sweet.
everything's in sync from what I can see.
Okay,
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. I'm gonna hop off, but thanks again. I'm excited, and yeah, we'll see you all soon.
Yeah. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Come on.